if you still think American luxury means one thing above all else, being seen from 3 blocks away, the 2027 Cadillac Escalade is still the king of that hill. But by 2027, it's a king with an identity crisis. Because the world is going electric, Cadillac already has the Escalade IQ in the pipeline, and this SUV now has to answer a hard question. Is the Escalade supposed to roar or glide? From the outside, the 2027 Escalade doesn't get smaller, it gets sharper. The silhouette is pure Escalade. Huge, upright, and unapologetically boxy, with a roofline that looks like it was drawn with a ruler and a stance that makes everything else at the Valet feel like a compact. The front end is where you see the split personality. On the combustion and hybrid side, you still got that massive shield-style grille with intricate mesh and a huge Cadillac crest framed by thin, vertical LED light blades that run down into the bumper. On the EV-leaning trims, that grille becomes more of a tech panel backlit patterns, animated welcome sequences, and a cleaner lower intake. The hood is long and flat. The beltline is high, and 22 air, or even 24-inch wheels fill the arches with zero subtlety. Out back, the classic tall vertical taillights get even slimmer and more sculpted, with a full-width light signature tying everything together. The Escalade isn't chasing Cooper SUV elegance. It's still a rolling skyscraper, just one that's discovered LED jewelry. Open the door, and you're not climbing into a traditional truck interior anymore. You're stepping into Cadillac's Tech Lounge vision. The dash is dominated by a huge, curved display that stretches from in front of the driver toward the center of the cabin, with vivid graphics and just enough physical controls to keep it from feeling like a tablet stuck on a dash. Materials are what decide whether this feels like big GM SUV or true flagship. And for 2027, Cadillac clearly wants the second one. Semi-janiline leather, intricate stitching, open-pore wood, or laser-etched metal, ambient lighting flowing through panels and speaker grills, and an AKG audio system with speakers in places you didn't know a car could hide them. In the second row, you can go classic Benz for 8 AC duty, or twin captain's chairs with their own climate controls, entertainment screens, and throne-like armrests. The third row, it's no longer the penalty box. Adults can actually sit back there for a while without filing a complaint. Behind it, a genuinely massive cargo area reminds you why people still buy these over 3-row crossovers. Under the hood and under the floor is where the identity battle really plays out. On one side, the traditionalists, a 2-liter V8 that's evolved for better efficiency, maybe backed by a mild hybrid system, still delivering that smooth, lazy torque people expect when they see an Escalade pull away. On the other side, the future, full electric Escalade IQ-style variants running dual or tri-motor Ultium setups with power figures that would have sounded like supercar numbers not long ago, and instant torque that throws this brick car-shaped mansion up to highway speed with no downshifts, no noise, a shove. Between them sits the pragmatic middle child, a plug-in hybrid that can cover school runs and errands on electric power alone, then fire up a downsized turbo engine for long-distance cruising and towing. The question for buyers is no longer, is the Escalade fast? It's, what kind of fast do you want, rumbling or silent? On the road, every version has the same mission: hide the mast and calm the chaos. Adaptive dampers and air suspension do most of the work, raising the truck for rough access roads, dropping it down for highway aero and easier entry. In comfort mode, the body motions are smoothed out, the steering is light, and the cabin hushes down to a low murmur, especially in the EV. In sport or equivalent modes, the steering gains some weight, the body sits lower, the throttle mapping sharpens, and for a brief moment, you forget you're driving something the size of a small apartment. Rear axle steering helps it pivot in parking lots like a vehicle one size down, and the latest stability and traction systems work overtime in the background when the weather turns bad. It's still a big, tall SUV, you feel that? But it's one that's been engineered to make effortless the default. Tech and safety are where the 2027 Escalade leans hard into the future to justify its place. Expect the latest version of Super Cruise or its successor, hands-free driving on a growing network of mapped highways, automatic lane changes, and real-time driver monitoring, so the system knows if you're actually paying attention. Around that, you get the full suite: adaptive cruise, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-the-traffic braking, 360-degree cameras with a 3D view, transparent trailer view for towing, and automatic parking. Inside, multiple profiles remember each driver's preferred seating, lighting, audio, and even driver mode setting, while over-the-air updates quietly improve software long after you leave the dealership. By 2027, in the US, pricing for an Escalade is firmly into, this is a statement, money. A nicely equipped V8 or hybrid model lives in the high 90,000s to low 100,000s before options with long wheelbase ESV and top of trim, fully loaded, high output, or full EV versions running comfortably into the 120,000, 150,000 window once you add bigger wheels, special paints, and the full rear seat entertainment and luxury packs. The value argument isn't cheap per feature, it's nothing else feels like this. It's for the family that needs 3 real rows, a big cargo bay, and serious towing, but also wants to arrive like an event. The only real question is which side of its split personality you choose, the old school V8 swagger or the new school electric sledgehammer. If you enjoyed this look at the 2027 Escalade, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Ground Cars, and tell us in the comments if you are signing for one. Are you going traditional, V8, plug-in compromise, or full electric Escalade IQ? Thanks for watching. Drive safe, think big, and we'll see you in the next one.